4 aces yesterday. What will he conjure up today? It is Ukraine versus Japan in the VNL, in any tournament for the first time. Ukraine in the navy. Dmitry Yanchuk to serve, Japan in the red receiving. That's a good touch into Oya. A little joust popped over. Ogawa is always there. And a scrappy point finished by Tatsunori Otsuka.
Oya rotates on the serve for Japan.
Oh, a one-handed set is a little bit, well, a little bit over the net. Nervy start then for Ukraine. Oya. Better pass in this time to the middle, and Semenyuk barely has to leave the floor to create an untouchable angle.
Well, his first attack, I don't think he did leave the floor. It was the push over. Anytime they get a positive situation, he has to be respected by the Japanese middles.
Here he is serving, 2.10 meters. Oya from out wide. Good touch by Semenyuk. Little tip from Kovalov. Can't always get away with those against Japan, but they do on this occasion. Close to the baseline, Ilya Kovalov. Interesting seeing 3 players, isn't it? Kovalov, Tukchi, Yanchuk, all played similar minutes on court, all with very similar attacking stats as well.
I think for the Ukraine, it's testament to their ability to find which guy to go to at the right moment as Yamazaki opens his account.
Oh, he's going to be a popular boy in this Japanese team, isn't he? Especially if he keeps hitting winners like that.
Lovely pop on the shift towards position 4 from Oya.
Yamazaki, 2 aces yesterday, 4 for the tournament. Drops that in a little shorter. Kovalov, good pass and a good block, but the cover in behind. Well played, Yanchuk. Fair play to Tukchi. He will swing on anything. Tatsunori Otsuka off the hands.
It's a fascinating matchup between the power volleyball of Ukraine and a team who's probably the best match to counter that with their technical ability in Japan.
Well, when you swing, I know this might sound crazy, but it takes a lot of energy. So when you've perhaps got to do it 2 or 3 more times than you'd have to in a regular game, it is going to fatigue this Ukrainian team. Ogawa, lovely work. Sato can't finish it. Hand on it from Tukchi. Oh, Ogawa. A little trip over there. Sato's on the deck. It causes Oya to overpass on the set.
And that one might sting a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's sensational from Ogawa, but this is what we want to see.
Possible knee potentially into the back of the calf of Sato.
Big physical difference between Oya and Sato as well. A lot of centimeters, even more kgs. For both men back up and ready to go. Sujiro Sato, the Wolf Dog. That's the team he plays for, not his nickname, by the way. Oh, pipe attack. Oh, Yanchuk tests the chest of Sato.
He's in the thick of it right now, Sato, from both sides of the net.
Well, with that, he's going to go to the bench and be replaced by Ogawa. Kovalov. Off the net, into Yamazaki. That's a sticky one. Oh, good block, great reflexes. Boyko. Oya in there, covering. Good rally, but a firm hand by Kovalov sends it long, and Japan pick up a breakpoint lead.
Atsuka has a really good inside angle when he goes on any attacking position 4. So the Ukrainian block is big, but he has a very good ability to find his way past on the short angle.
Kento Miyaura, first time today. Gets after it. Really good pass, though. Atsuka, he can't finish either. Is there a touch on that? Yes, there is. Both teams not as tidy with the first ball side out as they'd like to be in these first 11 points, Liam.
Well, for Ukraine, reception is not the strongest part of their game. For Japan, it's still finding the combinations within this group, how they want to run the offense with these players.
Yanchuk. To apologise, that was Koval. Either way, sent it long. Otsuka. Again, first touch is good, as is the third from Yuri Semenyuk.
The obvious option with Oya front row is to play over him. This way, with using the middle there, it puts pressure to create the space in between the middle blocker and Oya.
6-7. Another good ball into Oya. Oh, very nice. Kento Miyaura.
Not a lot of tactical finesse on display, just a fast ball to a very good opposite in Kento Miyaura. Finds whatever space you will leave him.
Hiromasa Miwa. Float serve. Oh, what a touch! Well, Japan are going to take some beating today if they are going to dig Tubchi like that.
That was phenomenal defense on the line from Miwa, and Otsuka goes full. Maybe a little bit of a help from Kovalov. Possibly a block touch. The point goes Japan's way no matter what. Miwa continues.
Again, Seta really having a search for this, but it's put down the line really well by Yanchuk.
Great set by Shitkov as well. Gets it right over the top of Oya. No way the block can help.
Still the 2-point lead for Japan. This to take it out to 3. Oh, Miyaura took a load of gas off that, and it was just what the doctor ordered.
Semenyuk making the most of his blocking effort. Ends up putting the face in the way. Japan standing up pretty well with their reception quality. It'll take a minute for a guy who's probably referred to by many as the big fella.
The big fella.
Get himself back and ready to get play underway once more with the Oya serve.
Or ironically called Tiny. Semenyuk. Oh yeah, has to chase this time. Whip down by Sato.
Koval is shifting early. He's starting to lean towards because Miyaura's back row, but he's not leaving himself any room for him and Shitkov to make a full block move. It's always going to be a half jump.
Yamazaki. Hasn't really unloaded one yet. He will. And if he doesn't, it's going to cost him points because Koval is on the short ball.
Boito does a lovely job making the reception space small for his outsides.
Shitkov. Oya. There's the pipe, there's the block, there's the cover from Miyaura. Better ball in. Oh, Kovalov squeezes it through Sato.
Kovalov may be a little bit lucky that the set was off target. It left him moving off the net, changes the timing of the ball. So Japan is just falling back on the block as he makes his contact.
It's a point back then for Ukraine. Just one down now. Oh yeah, back out to Otsuka. He goes off the hands. Look, what an angle. Tatsunori Otsuka.
Otsuka has such a good inside angle. Have to find a way to get the block and defense in the right spot, or else he will do this all day.
She enjoyed it too. 12-10. Sato up off the net. It's a good angle, but what about the cover from Japan? And Yamazaki.
He saw the bat light, put the cape on, he's ready to be a hero, and found nothing but net. But I like the intent.
Yes.
This is why he's earned this spot on the court. He's going to do some outrageous stuff, but he's going to do some outrageous stuff that works.
Oh, what a service! Ace for Ilya Kovalov.
No small ask trying to ace Owa down the line. Gets it beautifully in the space between Miyaura and Ogawa.
3-point lead, now a 0-point lead, 12-12. Another one from Kovalov. He's cooking. Timeout called by Japan. Ukraine on the move.
Now, two corrections. The position 4, quick ball and position 4. The defense, short diagonal, this. Okay, it's not strong, but velocity ball.
Maybe defense 6, pay attention with big quick, move a little bit to 1.
ビークイックに6番正面に入ろう。で、ケントもちょっと内側。10番。
And number 8 on the left side will take more line.
8番で結構ライン打ってきてるから。
Okay? Okay.
Jimmy Pease have Japan's 76% favourites to win this game. What do you think they're basing that on?
Vibes.
Vibes. Well, Yamazaki, heavy vibes guy.
He is a big vibes guy, to be fair. Right, 13-12, Ukraine ahead. Oya. Oh, we've gone to the middle, over on one, another chance for Japan. Miyaura. Levels at 13-13.
Lawrence Illy was discussing in the timeout where they want to play position 6 with the B quick, so the longer quick away from the setter, how they want to position them in the seam, so especially when they want to try and play into the space around Oya.
Fun first set, 13 apiece. It's a heavy hand.
Yanchuk blasts cross court. Swinging, he can choose his spot and swing. He knows he has Oya in front of him. Ogawa, as good as he is, can do nothing about that one.
That's a better touch from Ogawa. Otsuka off the hands.
Otsuka likes to work cross court. The block makes the adjustment, and he takes a little chip off the edge of the blocker in position 4. Position 2, sorry.
14-14, Otsuka. Better ball in, and it's nice and quick to Semenyuk. Shitkov picking up the big man. Vasil Tukchi. Oh, lovely work, Yamazaki.
Where he contacts this ball is really forward. He's getting a big reach for the ball to snap back cross court. Really limber.
Here's Miwa. Sends that one long.
And there goes Miwa.
Ukraine seem to have sorted themselves out a bit after that loose start. Those couple of Kovalov aces have just given them a bit more belief. That is Janchuk trying to get in on the act and buzzing the tower, as it were.
The pattern was full. No way through to the court.
Oh yeah, still got a smile on my face after his swing yesterday where he managed to put it down. Good block. Mia Ora's there, Sato's there.
The challenge for Ukraine is these medium situations, when they can't play really fast and have the physical advantage over the block. When it's medium, the block is still a much bigger factor in the play.
Pass by Janchuk, Kovalov blocked again. Shitkov out of the rally. So Boyko steps in, as does Ogawa. Mia Ora, a couple of times today, he has read the situation so well and come up with a more than adequate solution.
It's that little bit of class, that experience at the level. The 2-point lead, Ukraine will take.
I speak before the match, attention, for 5-1 point it's necessary attack 2 times, 3 times. This is Japan, no problem. Continuity long, over. In one block, if possible, block out this, not only attack. Block out too. The block is this. No inversion, no high. Block out. Reception,
Winnie P. Starting to feel as though Ukraine are in this game. Incidentally, this is as close as they've been in terms of numbers, and it's when Ukraine are a break point down. Masaki Oya. Floats that one into Boyko. Oh, great cover. Mia Ora, reflexes are good.
Yamazaki with a brilliant solution. It's the jump, pump, fake, two-handed, recycle to yourself, draws the net touch. Try saying that 3 times fast. Amazing control there. It's an audacious play.
Double change coming for Ukraine. Shitkov coming out, Tukchi coming out. In comes Yevstratov and Tevkun. Yevstratov to set. Tevkun the opposite. Need some solutions here to Ukraine. 3 points down. Ogawa doing their best to make them 4 points down. Good first touch. And a nice swing. Good intro to the game for Vladimir Tevkun.
No introduction needed from Vladimir Tevkun to Czech volleyball fans. Plays his club volleyball with Shibram.
He's been all over Czechia, Ukraine, Poland, Israel, Belarus. Always handy to have a lefty opposite as Semenyuk serves. Oh, floated into space by Sato. Ukraine probably had a bit more time than they realised there.
There was a little bit of a mix-up on the call, and there was a quick discussion between Sato and Oya about the distance. So there was a single chi and the set was a double chi, so the spacing wasn't quite right. So it's the other shoulder of the middle blocker opposing, and then a little bit further.
Akito Yamazaki. Back comes Tukchi, and back comes Shitkov. Tukchi positively bounced over the hoardings there. He was desperate to get back into the game. (18-20). Ogawa receives. Tatsunori Otsuka is blocked. And again, Ukraine finding a way back in.
Tucci makes his first action back on the court count. Wonderful block technique. Really straight, strong in front of the shoulders.
One break point back. Still need to find another one to tie and another one to take the lead. They're not going to get it there. The top spinner into the net. Change is coming here for Japan. And as we suspected, Masato Kai coming off the bench to try and create some mayhem, carnage, trouble from the service line. 9 aces. Kento Miyaura also has 9 aces, largely down to the 4 he got yesterday. But a loosener there for Masato Kai. Shunchiro Sato back, then on the bench, then Ogawa in the backcourt, which means Ilya Kovalov got some work to do again. Couple of aces earlier on, dragged Ukraine back into the set. Can he magic up another one here? Oh, he can! Yes, he can! There's a lot of luck in that one, but 3 aces in the first set for Ilya Kovalov.
Takes the risk to go aggressive at the tape, trying to get it close to the top of the net. It's just the right amount.
That one's brought the best out of Yamazaki too. Miyaura, oh, the shoulder. Too many weights for Shidkov. If he had a softer body, then that might have popped up for Boyko. Bang. Timeout called, 21-22, Japan lead.
Now, okay. The position is okay. Not this, only this. When the quick ball, not close to the block this, invasion is point. Now, the service is position 5, okay? It's possible short. Attention, short ball, the middle, is the position 2, okay? 5-5 is short, come on.
The instructions from Raul Lozano are simple, but it's about making sure everyone's on the same page, that they understand how they want to get through this next situation to get to 22 each with a side out possibly. And then they can start thinking about the situation after that, and the situation after that, and so on and so on.
Well, the situation right now is Kento Miyaura is at the service line. The first ball side out here for Ukraine. They've still got half a chance. If Kento gets to reload, the first set might be over. Miyaura. Good first contact. Oh, and they've got the side out as well. Dmytro Yanchuk. 22-22. Good game, good game.
Right at the limits of a medium situation with a different block there without Oya front row. That becomes a lot harder for Ukraine, taking advantage of their size advantage.
Alexander Koval. Yamazaki with the first touch. Tatsunori Otsuka. Oh, wow. He got caught in 2 minds there, didn't he?
His first thought was to go strong off the top. Then he realized maybe he hadn't timed it right. And it was a long way from the sideline to be playing to the outside. That's the ball to try and play inside to where your cover is.
2 blocks now for Tupci. Hasn't made an attack point yet. That one spits up off the net, so we're back on side out at 23-23. Japan making the change. Hiroto Nishiyama coming in, so it's a blocking substitution. He's coming in for Oya. Decent serve. Oh, my. Ilya Kovalov. He has missed a clutch for Ukraine in this first set.
Another tough swing in transition. Japan's block disorganized. They look like they were ready for the high ball to 4. They end up one-on-one, and the defense behind it didn't have any time. But full credit to Kovalov. Great swing.
Set point Ukraine. serve long. Tupci. Hiromasamiwa. At the service line for Japan. This one, tense. Miwa, no aces in the VNL yet this season. Not going to get one there either. But a big opportunity now for Japan. Miyaura off the hands. Oh, Boyko pointing at Kovalov saying, where are you?
Both teams with the setters.
Magnificent position. Bearing in mind, they will be heading to Chiba, playing at home for the last week of regular season competition before the finals. This is set 2. It begins with an ace. Masaki Oya with a float serve to bamboozle Ukraine.
Casual as you like.
Oh.
Drops it right in the seam on the short ball. 3 defenders in half, receivers in half the court. Not enough to solve the problem.
That one taken a bit earlier by Kovalov. Coming from backcourt, not good enough to beat Ogawa. Yamazaki looking for touches, finding touches. There he is, the vibes guy. Really fascinating with Oya as well. Just you mentioned the block touch. He's 178. It just shows how important. Good technique, good position. Nicely done by Koval. But yeah, you might miss 10 in a game, but that one you get is so valuable.
And knowing that hitters are probably going to change their shot, feeling that they have a small block, that you just need to have an effective block. It's not about scoring points directly from your block touch.
So 3-1 Japan. Early break point lead, but a lot of volleyball to be played yet. Yamazaki looking for a little bit of magic.
Does the replay in his own head. I should have done it that way.
Yeah, should have.
Didn't.
Try it next time. Alexander Koval. Interesting one, Koval. He's got 2 attack points today. He's only got 7 points for the whole tournament. No stopping that from Janchuk.
Great body position by Shikov. Hands and arms. Everything says, I'm going to set this to the middle. Continues with the play. Nothing Miyaura can do.
Vasil Tupci into the net. Kento Miyaura. Good serve received by Kovalov. That's out to Janchuk. It's a bit passive and it hands the impetus to Japan and Otsuka. And then it's handed back again. Oya, Miyaura. Oh, there's a touch on that. Oh, and another. Japan recycling so well and then finding the winner, Tatsunori Otsuka. And they are outthinking Ukraine at the start of this second set.
They're a lot more comfortable in the recycle game than Ukraine. Ukraine need to get one touch and then finish with the next one. Japan taking multiple efforts. I know it's a cliche, but you have to be ready to defend 3, 4, 5 times against Japanese teams. But it's a cliche for a reason.
Miyaura. That one sent high off the hands on the first touch. Janchuk. Not going to beat Miyaura with that. Kento, Miyaura. Oh,
that was a laser beam.
Boom, boom, boom. Vasil Tupci, helpless backcourt.
On the high ball set, he had to rip through this ball to the corner. Tupci's in the right spot. Nothing you can do about it. It'll be a substitution, Yustradov coming in, but straight into a Ukrainian timeout.
Okay, hey, understand what is the problem or no? You know, don't understand. Three service bad. The approach this, service this. No, you approach this, you attack this and service. First, second, near the net, invasion the block, close the angle, the attack. It's deep ball, continuity. More invasion, no high. More invasion. The center this, over, you attack. Full attack. Come on, guys.
Arizona asking for block form to really penetrate the net, get the hands onto the Japanese side to have the strength in their block. Not give Japan that opportunity to comfortably recycle with the hands going up.
Good to Miura. Decent service run this. Picks up a couple of points. 4-point lead now for Japan. And forcing Kovalov all the way back. Oya. Oh, he's gone over on two there as Oya. And it's cost him the points. Janchuk finishes.
Oya had no ability to set the ball, so he makes the play to try and take out the right side of the opponent. He was too close to the middle. There was no play there on first tempo. Couldn't control it to position 4.
Janchuk. Another good ball into Oya. Pipe attack doesn't work out for Yamazaki. But Ogawa gives them another opportunity. Otsuka cross court, launched high. Oh, it's dropped in! Don't watch that hit the floor. Yamazaki and Otsuka with egg on their faces.
It was a decision by committee for Japan with where this ball was going to drop. Multiple players standing around. Otsuka taking a look and clearly in.
That is very un-Japanese. But another point back for Ukraine, and Ogawa having to chase that block back to Otsuka. Off the fingertips. Yes, the ball was out, but it touched a Ukrainian player first. Katsunori Otsuka to the middle, Semenyuk. I think that's the first time he's missed when he's been set to. Gonna go over in this time and scoop down, and Miura can't direct it. Well played, Ilya Kovalov.
The first time Miura hasn't been able to control the ball on defense. Kovalov with a good solution. Small block, just get the ball down before the defense is ready. Change the tempo that they're looking at.
Ooh, that is not a great first touch. That'll go down as an ace serve for Yuri Semenyuk. But Hiromasa Miwa, someone's put a couple of newspapers where his hands should be. Same way again. Slightly better touch by Miwa. Oh, what a pickup! Tatsunori Otsuka. It's well put down by Kovalov.
And the readiness to finish on two by Kovalov.
Well, timeout called by Japan. What a comeback by Ukraine.
Hey. Communication. You said for you this ball. One. Second, don't touch it. Move. After, we play good, but we do special tricks. After defense, first touch, very high. And then, normal toss, cross to the net. It was good difficult. Okay. After we become nervous. Right, let's go there.
To be a little bit frustrated, but it's finding that edge with this young group of their youthful energy and the control that they want, the consistency that they want to play within the ideas of the team.
Score has moved from Japan 7, Ukraine 3 to 8 points each. Another substandard first touch. Oh, what a block! It's Kovalov who finishes with his hands highest, but Yamazaki does not want to put it there. Who's this come off?
I'll share that one around. Semenuk continues another strong hybrid serve.
Oh, Otsuka. It was Kovalov, and now he is the first in the ABS club. 6 attacks, 1 block, 3 ace serves. And it takes us to Brooklyn. Thank you very much, Tatsunori. 9-9.
The key ring headed the way of Mr. Kovalov.
Well, they could hit the front here, Ukraine. Yevstratov. Oh, lovely defense. Miwa. Oh, no. Japan are having a very, very rare wobble on their skill set. This does not happen.
Bit scrambly, perhaps a sweaty ball. Miwa, great defensive technique. 2 hands to the ball, doesn't necessarily need to join the platform.
Well, this time it's Ukraine. Oh, what a pickup from Yevstratov. Deserves the point. And now it is a breakpoint lead, Ukraine.
The second time for Kovalov, ready on 2. There's a half opportunity here, and he's ready to go and swing before the block and defense is ready.
3-point lead.
Change will come for Japan. Tomita replaces Otsuka.
Yeah, sensible decision this. He adds a bit of composure, a bit of quality. And when it starts to go right, he'll bring the rest of the team with him. Oh, what a block! Ilya Kovalov shuts down Miyaura.
The choice to reach out, to get the block. When you get it right, coaches aren't upset about reaching outside the shoulders. Double change coming for Japan.
Yeah, Iro coming in. Nishiyama coming in.
Rotation 5.
Well, Tomita in at setter. Oh, that's not got a touch either. Well, Japan have gone from 4 up to 5 down in this set. That is a 9-point swing. Lovely hand pull there from Vasil Tupci. Eiro. Another block. Oh, wow. Ukraine are tearing Japan limb from limb out there right now.
Nishiyama never looked like he was expecting the ball on the play. French timeout. More great block technique by Kovalov.
It's time. We are in a bad situation now, but we have to fight for every point. So, before to go to spike, we wait, we read what happened, and try to find angle. Reception the same, we read the ball, okay? And we play simple, okay? 1, 2, 3, come. Let's go there.
Winnie P, 79-21. Not showing any love to Ukraine, despite the fact that they are... Well, if they don't win this second set from here, then Japan have turned it right on. Ilya Kovalov is having a game. Yevstratov with the service. And Nishiyama can see what he was trying to do, but it didn't work.
And the second swing in a row where he looks like he's predetermined what he wants to do.
Now Masato Kai coming in for Akito Yamazaki.
Other than Ogawa and Sato, none of the starters in the game. Yeah.
Iro. Sato off the hands. Kai. First swing for him is a good one.
Japanese bench does provide some flexibility. They have different couple of groupings within the middles and the outsides. Miura probably the only player who has a skill set that they can't use differently.
Nishiyama. Good reception, a great dig! Oh, they're going to challenge this, I think. Oh, they're not going to need to. It's another block. Oh, Ukraine's blocking has gone turbo. It was one of the main factors for them completely unraveling Turkey yesterday, and they're doing the same against Japan here.
Again, simple, correct block technique gets results.
Point back for Japan. We talk about the size in the middle and the quality of Semenyuk, but it's the men on the pins. It's Tukci and it's Kovalov who are doing the damage in terms of the blocking.
Well, I'd try and hit around.
Yes, yeah, that is
Kovalov. The option was there.
Masato Kai. Good touch by Boyko. Tukci, cross court, lovely hand on that by Nishiyama. Sato bullies his way through. Away goes Tomita on the celebration.
Sato makes a good choice. He doesn't try and hit this really sharp, doesn't try and go too far, stays high enough, gets the advantage of the top of the block.
Got a sartorial question to ask you next, as Kai sends that one into the net. All of the Japan players are wearing white boots but black socks.
If everyone's in, it's okay.
Oh, it's a bit modern for me.
But so matching your shoes with your belt, they've gone black socks, black knee pads, black arm sleeves.
Okay, yeah, all right. 18-12. Good ball in, Eiro. Oh, down the line, the chase is on, Semenyuk. Can't send that ball back.
Semenyuk making a huge effort to get out there. And Fernandez has to get out of the way. He's got his skates on.
He's having fun out there, and rightfully so. Good first touch. And back over on one. Chance to extend the lead here. Oh, pancake. Kai mishits it.
But he's decided before the ball gets to him, he's going to swing hard and doesn't adjust the set. The set does leave him inside. Masato Kai has to make a different choice. The block's right in front, has nowhere else to go.
19-13. Yanchuk, 2013. This is done.
Ukraine getting it done with block, with service power.
Oh, good hang time, but can't direct the damage.
Tukci serving for Ukraine right now. Has 3 points.
Yes.
That's the starting opposite. None of them have come on attack.
Yeah.
Not something you see very often.
No, but he is hanging in there, isn't he?
Serving well.
And the whole team blocking beautifully. Another valuable block touch. His hands pulled away on that. Means that Japan can go again, but they still can't find a way through. Tomita still can't find a way through, but there's a block. Sorry, a net touch by Ukraine. But look how hard Japan are having to work for single points.
What a tough call. Multiple block efforts from Ukraine.
Eiro. Tupchi. Finally. The celebration as well. He is in the ABS club today.
Does what would be normally considered the easiest one last.
Do you know what? I've told you a porky pie as well. It's three blocks. I thought he had an ace and 2 blocks. No, it is 1 attack point and 3 blocks he's made.
He has served well, but unable to score.
Yes.
Directly from the serve yet.
Maybe I've looked into the future. Here's Janchuk. Shoma Tomita.
Send his service long. Ukraine works super hard. They are a really determined and disciplined team. They're focused on their physicality, but it's great to see that they've got players who still have fun out there on the court.
And here is one of them, Semeniuk. Drops that in a little shorter. Eiro to the middle, put down by Sunchiro Sato.
On the long distance set.
Niwa. Janchuk with the first touch. Oh, he's flying now. Can't stop the lad. Tupchi. Set points. 8 of them. This is a huge turnaround. They were 4 points down in this set, Ukraine. Very rarely does this happen in senior men's volleyball. 24-16. Oh, what a hand on that. Reflexes from the libero.
It's the attack, despite the best efforts of Janchuk. He's a big guy, so any jump and he's going to be above the height of the net.
Still set point, 17-24. Oh, what a pickup! Reflexes! Well, 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 Alexander Boyko. No right to keep that off the floor. And that is it. It is done, it is dusted, it is 1 set each. Ukraine, having hung on the coattails of Japan in the first set, not quite got over the line, completely dominating the second. That is quite brilliant. Masato Kai just got caught out there. Thought it was a bit easier than it was.
Tupchi deputizing his setter, does a nice fastball set out to position 4 as well.
Full court opposites. Justice for opposites.
Can do it all.
All right. 26-24 to Japan in the first, 25-17 Ukraine in the second.
Game on.
Yeah, 2 sets down, at least 2 more to go. Clayton Lucas is down there. We're going to look at some stats. He's going to talk to some coaches. What a jolly old time.
Ukrainian block having great effects. They did score on 4 directly, but they made a lot of block touches, finding the right position, good technique. And Japan, characteristically, 9 errors. And searching for balls in attack was more of the issue. They didn't look like they were so composed.
Well, we're going to hear from Ukraine first. I'd imagine they're feeling pretty good about this. Clayton, are they?
Well, let's find out. Are you feeling pretty good about the way things are going at the moment?
Yeah, yes. We are very happy about the performance we need continue with this play, continue like this, and patient because Japan defends a lot.
What do you think was the key difference then between set 1 and set 2? 'Cause there's quite a difference in the scoreline.
Maybe in this set play more smart, not necessarily go strong in the service, maybe float, change the service, and this is not good for Japan, maybe.
Maybe. Well, let's see how you get on for the rest of the match.
Thank you so much.
Lovely stuff. Coaches with smiles on their faces. That's what we like to see. Isn't that right, Liam Sketcher?
You can't see my face, but I am smiling right now because I get to spend all of these great games with you and Clayton.
Oh, stop it. Thank goodness there will be no more sloppy shows of emotion because we are about to hear from Laurent Tilly, who is with Clayton.
Laurent, that first set was very, very close. Not so much in the second. What's the message to the team for the rest of the match?
I'm frustrated. They stop to play. They start to play not focused, too easy. Ukraine play very good, so we have to be ready for a tough match. That's it. So now try to change, and now let's try to start again.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Be ready. It's as simple as that. What do they say? If you stay ready, you've never got to get ready.
Right now.
Oh, yeah. Overpassed. Don't want to make errors like that, boys, because it'll cost you. Tomita. (2-0). Japan will be weary, though, because they had a good start to set 2. Consistency is key. Top spinning serve. Ogawa comes in to make the pass. Otsuka gets there before Koval. 3-1 lead.
Handling the change-up serve really nicely. And when you see the Japanese players running around the court, this is a conscious effort to lift up their energy, to lift the spirit.
It works, and it can sometimes, not always, it can sometimes get in the opponent's heads as well. They look through the net and they say, oh God, those guys are feeling good. Those guys are really feeling it. What are we doing? Apology to his teammates there from Alexander Koval. Stratov out of it, but the swing was good from Janchuk. Boyko stepping in. You did say, Liam, that reception isn't necessarily a strong suit of this Ukrainian team, but they're finding a way despite that.
They're hanging in and just being positive, not stressing about being perfect, having a chance to play.
Tomita, really good first touch. And Tatsunori Otsuka comes through on the pipe.
It's 2 wonderful pipes in these early stages, using the space, playing over the middle. And great tempo, both with Tomita and Otsuka.
Miura.
A bit rushed in the service error. Couldn't get to the high point that he wanted to make the contact.
He couldn't hit a barn door for the first 2 sets yesterday, but then he found his range, ended up with 4 aces against France. Good block.
It's the most difficult situation for the block to face, the positive situation going forwards. Stratov keeps his discipline once more. Lozano's been talking about it, the players are doing it.
5-5, 6-5, Janchuk ace.
Straight down the seam. Tomita trying to get out of the way. So they've been playing seams left. Tomita will protect the line. Otsuka will play to his left. Ogawa will take the other seam.
Better pass by Ogawa. And Hiromasa Miya
Has not found the block.
straight into the net. Yeah, looking for the angle. Again, something you've mentioned, you're not going to hit it straight into Semenyuk, are you? It is a big target, long way round, over and through. And after Japan had that early breakpoint lead, Ukraine are siding out to keep hold of theirs. Tomita. Semenyuk with the pass and the swing. Oh,
lovely touch from the big man.
Total volleyball from Yuri Semenyuk.
Platform ready early. Lovely touch, drops off the hands and then is straight into his approach.
He's having another good game, Semenyuk. Osaka with the pass, Miyaura. Oh, he hasn't found the block either, straight into the net. This doesn't look like Japan, and Laurent Tilly agrees, and calls the timeout.
The center not repeat the mistake. See, block high.
もともと3人寄ってるところにあんまり効いてないから A ライトとかでちょっとスラッシュやった方がいいです。
And after your outside hitter needs to make points too.
あとはサイドに点数取らせるのに。
Okay, but try to play long defense. Okay? All right, let's go again. We turn, okay? We start.
Uh-oh.
Point after point. Now.
The streams have crossed.
Great insight into those little side conversations we don't always get to hear. And Laurent saying, hey, don't forget about some of your outside hitters. You've got to try and create the offense, but sometimes keep it simple.
3-point lead. Ogawa, good ball in. Otsuka gets Japan back on the scoreboard.
Semenyuk hungry for the defense, steps in, maybe a little bit too close. He's almost in the middle of the court.
Yevstratov. Ilya Kovalov is having a really, really good game. That's 14 points for him now. His 8th attack, 3 blocks, 3 aces.
His approach from inside, it's the only place he can really hit that ball strong. Luckily for him, Oya, the smallest block on the court in front of him.
Miyaura. Good defense. Kovalov just hitting winners.
A fantastic defense and a fantastic high ball set to give Kovalov the opportunity to swing. Just put the hand out, make the touch, but that is a brilliant opportunity from Kovalov. Inside 3 meters, swings for the corner. Japan, who are so technically reliable on their defense, is really starting to struggle.
Pops it off the net. Sato with the first touch. Otsuka gets that one through Koval.
Koval, not for the first time, getting caught in 2 minds about what he wants to do with his block decision. Japan getting caught in 2 minds about who's serving.
Yeah, Tatsunori's like, I want to go, let me have a go. But no, it is Oya who will float that one in. Yevstratov couldn't get there, Otsuka could.
Japan are not flowing, playing easy, beautiful volleyball. They're only down by 2 points. If they can get a little bit of a run on, Ukraine will be under some pressure.
Oya. Oh, Gawa! God, sensational, but can't get anything on that. Dmytro Yanchuk.
I think there's probably people who think his surname is Gawa, because so often he's go, oh, Gawa.
12-9. Touch, yes. Sato finds the hand.
Probably not a lot of people that think that he's Irish, though.
Yeah.
Ronan Ogawa, wasn't that? That was a rugby guy?
Yes. Coaching at La Rochelle now. Yestratov. This time it's Oya with the up. Mia Ora. Oh, ho, ho. Into Alexander Koval. He's got big men to his left, big men to his right, and there is nowhere for Mia Ora to go. (13-10). Koval. A service! Alexander Koval. 6 Japanese players. Just look left and watch it touchdown.
Wonderful corner-to-corner serve. Asking Tomita to cut off the angle in front. He does not oblige.
14-10. Same place. Tomita finds the pass. The pass is long. Oya. Oh, Japan. Deep in it now. This is excellent from Ukraine. 15-10.
I understand they play good, so we have to continue to try to touch on the ball, okay? Really. They can serve everywhere, 5, 6, 1. Keep the ball. And we have to cover them. Okay? Be ready, we know we're done.
Interestingly, Noatili is not going too up and down emotionally, but he's trying to reinforce the ideas that they're working with, and it's about finding that consistency. Who can deliver that, which is what he wants for when they bring everyone back together, have the full squad. Who can bring what they need all the time?
Some of the more familiar names will be returning in Chiba. In the meantime, Ogawa feeds in. Tomita finds the block. Oya with the first touch. Mia Ora. Well, that looks a little bit more like normal service resumes. There is work to be done for Japan. Still 4 points down. They were 2-1 down against France yesterday before coming back to win that 3-2. Good serve. Ace serve. Sunchiro Sato turns up the heat.
Most importantly, they don't let Ukraine play on this. They don't give them an opportunity to swing back at them.
Sato, a little shorter. Yanchuk with the ball in. Tucci! That's very good.
It's a composed swing. He hasn't had a lot of the ball, hasn't really been scoring freely, but keeps showing up, keeps providing an outlet.
Tucci with the serve. Tomita. Oh, here we go. That ball's dropped out, but Yuri Semenyuk thinks it has touched Shoma Tomita on the way back through. He walked away celebrating.
It's a defense goal.
Tomita says no, but he doesn't get the final decision. The cameras do, so we will take our time. We've had a lot of appeals today, video checks. In fact, we're not going to get them there either. We're just going to get on with it. Kento Miyaura, 13-16. Up high off Kovalov. Boyko bumps. Recycle from Oya. I like that a lot. Oh, I like that even more. Semenyuk gets Otsuka this time.
Great watch by the Ukraine block. It was a broken play. Otsuka runs to provide some outlet on the left-hand side of the court. And Ogawa Probably the first time ever, wasn't ready. Just throws the boot.
Otsuka with the touch. Miyaura, oh, they're blocked again. Miyaura looking for that two-handed recycle. He does so well, but Yuri Semenyuk not in the mood to play.
The set from Ogawa left a lot of work to do for Kenta Miyaura. The set was far too aggressive, far too wide. Semenyuk, he's fired up.
And he's in the ABS club now as well. 4 attacks, 2 blocks, 1 ace serve. As is Koval, 3 attacks, 1 block, 1 ace. But leading the way, Kovalov. 9 attacks, 3 blocks, 3 ace serves. 4-point lead here for Ukraine. 5 if they side out, and they're good for it. Also another set with it, 4 ahead, potentially 5. 5 with the service error, where they trailed by a break point early on.
It's the moments that allow the players to start to believe in what they're doing, that it's working. It's the kind of self-belief that takes you into the difficult moments, and you can hang tough.
Semenyuk. Ogawa, good pass. Oh, how on earth has Hiromasa Miwa come away from that situation with a point? Oh, volleyball.
He's stopped his arm somehow, got just enough fingers on it.
Funny old game, it's volleyball.
Japan's precision in multiple phases, looking a little bit wobbly.
Miwa. Yanchuk into Yevstratov. And Kovalov does the rest. Serious player is Ilya Kovalov. Otsuka into Oya. Miyaura. Another block touch, just sort of punched back into play by Kovalov. This will be a free ball. The big front court block will assume the position. Nice cover, back court. The jump set, and it's down. Oh, Boyko into Kovalov.
Ukraine making desperation plays. Unbelievable one touch, and then the connection between Boyko. Takes the risk, jump set, gets it inside. And Kovalov converts another half opportunity into a point for Ukraine.
Big difference maker as Yevstratov serves. Tomita from backcourt. It's a good effort from Boyko.
Got some sharp reflexes on the score bench as well.
Yes. (21-15), 21-16 after that. Oya. Into Yevstratov, plenty of options, goes to the middle, Koval. Making it look easy out there, Ukraine. Dare we say it? 22-16. 22-17. That won't matter too much. 3 side outs and they're 2-1 up.
For a lot of the set, Japan was within 4 points roughly and could never make any inroads. And we get to this situation at the end where they just don't have many outs. Otsuka will serve.
Yanchuk with the touch. Oh, Tupchi just keeps on swinging.
The whole team has just kept on swinging. They've found their way to be consistent and keep having the chances to be aggressive. That's the style they want to play. They've done enough on block, they've done enough on reception, they've done enough on defense to give themselves the opportunity to be a power team.
23-17, Koval. Good first touch, Tomita. Miyaura. Well, in the pre-match interview with Clayton, Laurent Tilly said that today is going to be another nightmare. He wasn't wrong. He said they'd come up with some tactics to disrupt. And whether or not they worked, well, I don't think they have worked. Certainly not in sets 2 and 3. They might well have done in set 1. But now 6 set points for Ukraine. Vasyl Tupchi will serve for a 2-1 lead. It's the Ukrainian flags that are waving in the crowd. Tomita receives, Miaura. And a scramble just to get the ball over. Oh, that's overpassed by Semenyuk. Rare mistake from him. Tupchi was in behind. Boyko. Janchuk high. Tatsunori Otsuka chases. The ball hits the deck and Ukraine lead by 2 sets to 1.
Tatsunori Otsuka making some new friends and fans, but that is a
this set. Larry is on, so once again, Laurent Tilly has shuffled the cards. Set 4 begins with a service error, but this is a tactic that has worked for him. It worked against France, it worked against Poland. He trusts the squad. And they've got to dig in here. What they will do is create a different picture and mean that Ukraine need to find a different set of solutions. Masato Kai, that's what he offers.
He definitely is a different style of hitter. When we talk about Otsuka, we talk about Tomita. He's a higher player, he has a fast arm. They can set him a different ball, so the tempo is different. And now he will serve.
That was his 40th attack point of the VNL this season. Masato Kai. Pipe attack run. Ilya Kovalov.
Adds another one to what is an impressive performance today.
He is good. If he stays fit as well, I mean, 28 years of age, should be entering the prime years of his career. They've even changed the libero, Fujinaka. On monster block, Semenyuk! 2-1 Ukraine. Tough start to the set then for Nishiyama. And it's Ukraine with a good start to the set this time. Breakpoint up as opposed to being breakpoint down. Eiro. Off the hands. Oh, Semenyuk, so casual.
Nice tactical serve, great celebrations as well, but a lovely tactical serve, forcing Nishiyama in on the reception. It's almost like a layup.
Oh. Well, 2 meters 10. I know we talk about his size. All international middle blockers are big men, but he is particularly big.
And very light on his feet.
Yes, yeah.
He also is a really big emotional presence. He's a great leader of this group. Takes a lot of responsibility for the outcome of this team.
Here's Larry. Good ball into Yevstratov. Janchuk. Cast your mind back to the start of the first set where Ukraine, both teams really, but Ukraine in particular, were really having trouble with the first ball side out. And then when they sorted that out, nearly won the set. Since they've sorted that out, it has been very difficult for Japan. Fujinaka with the touch. And another block touch, no way through for Japan. And Tupchi touches down. It is 6-2 in a must-win set for Japan. Timeout called, 4-point game.
More diagonal block. We block more diagonal. We can play defense line. Okay. Again, if you're in bad situation, play with the block, cover, and second time, third time, fourth time. Okay? They have good block, but we have to play a little bit smarter. Okay? Hey, let's go. No, let's go.
Winnie P puts Ukraine in almost the exact position that Japan started the game.
Oh, Winnie. There is the man of the moment, Yuri Semenyuk, leading the team of the moment, whose chance of qualifying for the finals increasing with every point. Tupci. I think he's a great example of a player who is able to just take every point on its merits. Oh, I didn't get the last one, don't worry, I'll get the next one.
He's got a confidence in his swing and in his serve.
3-6. Another good first touch. Tupci. Exhibit A.
Put the ball in the spot. I'm going to go for it again.
Different build to a lot of volleyball players as well, isn't he? Barrel-chested, strong round the back. Translates the power well. Good serve. Yamazaki going to try and finish this off, and will finish this off. That's a bit zippier.
This is a nice swing. He gets his feet to the ball, so he's at a really high point and forces the block to be perfect. Any spaces, any gaps between hands or arms. Much better footwork, not just throwing a hand at the ball from distance.
Semenyuk, first touch. Cross court from Kovalov. Rare mistake from him, brings Japan back within 2. Interestingly, with all of the changes, it's another game where Laurent Tilly has used every player on his roster.
Mistakes from Kovalov. It's his first after 24 attacks.
Wow.
He's having a wonderful game.
Yamazaki. Yeah, he really is. And it's the big moments that have caught the eye. The serves, the ace serves in the first set, the blocks, but it's the consistency. I mean, he's on 18 points, but it hasn't been all razzle-dazzle to get there. Semenyuk. Ooh, it's a risky little leave by Kai, but it's a good leave. That was not far off at all. Now, Murayama Go served 2 of the most aesthetically pleasing aces that we've seen all VNL. Here he is serving.
It's amazing how infectious this nervousness or this apprehension in the Japanese side has become. No one looks like they're really willing to take responsibility for their actions.
Yevstratov. Float serve. Yamazaki receives. It's Larry who gets blocked. It's overpassed. It's Tupci restoring the 4-point lead. It's 10-6. Kai. Off the hands by Nishiyama. Oh, look for a second like Raul Lozano might want to challenge that. Oh. How has that missed him? How has that missed Hiroto Nishiyama?
By a very small margin.
Eiro. Into Yevstratov, out to Kovalov. Oh, he's done it again.
Like it's nothing at all. It's a stinking angle. That is sharp. Inside 3 meters. Tilly is exasperated.
Service in shorter. Kai was the target again. Bumped in, helped over by Koval. Ukraine defending, but it's over on 1. Japan. Kai, oh, he can't finish either. It's going to be a swing on this. Is there a touch? Larry says no. Referee agrees. And there is no dissent from Ukraine. That's a 4-touch. Kai.
Out of rotation from Ukraine.
So that's a point on the board for Japan. That brings them back within 2. Japan trying to bring some energy from the bench here. They've been 4 down, they're now 2 down. Mental test here for Ukraine.
At some point it will become needing to finish, and not rushing to get there.
Tupchi. Just a little touch this time, and that is 1 point closer. Little nerve settler, Vasil Tupchi.
The benefit of Japan winning the first set is all they need to do is get to the end of this set and win, and it's all square in a fifth, even though they have been dominated in sets 2 and 3.
Koval. Yes, a little bit more tension in the shoulders of Ukraine now.
They will be very keen to get to the end of this set and be in the right position. Still a long way to go.
Going back to the exasperation of Laurent Tilly there, I think he was frustrated that Larry didn't offer a huge amount of resistance for that cross-court angle.
Larry was nowhere to be seen.
Yes, but the thing is, he's got so many positives to his game. His energy's great, he attacks brilliantly, but every now and then he'll just go missing in the block. Tupchi. Yamazaki sends that one high. Little tip, scoop backcourt by Semenyuk. Eiro. So Yamazaki. Bit more like it from Japan.
He's been good today, but in fits and spurts. And he does take a lot of risks in his play. When it pays off, he looks fantastic. If it's not working, it really doesn't work.
Oh, it looks good there. It looks good there. Ace service, Nishiyama. That's his first of the VNL, and it's a beauty. Oh, it was past Janchuk before he even knew it was on the way. What a serve.
What a moment to do it.
Yeah.
Middle part of the set to be within 1. Lozano recognises this is a time to slow Japan down because they're on a little roll. Ukraine timeout.
Inizialmente, open, no problem. Close and high ball. Out the 3 meter, close the high ball. Close the line and close the block. Okay? No problem.
Getting the simple things right. Anytime Japan is off the net, Ukraine have to focus on closing the block to the antenna, not leaving any space, and the middle closing the block to the outside blocker, and force Japan to either play off the top or to take a really tough angle.
All right, 12-13. Japan were 4 points down in this set. Once again, Laurent Tilly has asked a lot of the bench, and the bench have delivered. Back-to-back aces for Hiroto Nishiyama.
Really pushing into that area of the court. It's small spaces for Janchuk and Kovalov to deal with. Boyko taking a lot of space across into the middle of the court. No problem for Nishiyama.
Something ironic or something poetic about these aces being served on Kovalov as well, after it was his back-to-back aces that brought Ukraine within touching distance in the first set. The Japanese crowd are thriving here in Burgas as well. They sense something. They sense another 5th set. Important touch by Boyko. This could do with going down. It does not. Fujinaka over on 1. Semenyuk with the first touch. Kovalov. Janchuk. Oh, he's got a touch. Well played, Dmitry Janchuk.
Set 4 hangs in the balance.
We're onside out. Big moments. Janchuk. Good serve, Kai. Into Eiro. Oh, it's up! But a carry, catch ball called against Semenyuk. It was a nice touch by Yamazaki. Not much else Semenyuk could do.
It's another one of those high-risk, slightly outrageous decisions from Yamazaki. Tucci, full commitment on the defense, though. It's a tough play to make from there.
Yamazaki, not shy of an ace himself. That's not what he was aiming for there. Readying a change here, Ukraine. Valery Todua coming into the middle. He's going to replace Koval, so it's a like-for-like substitution, but Todua offers a little bit more height, 2 meters and 8 compared to Koval's 198. So a bit more of an intimidating blocking threat on the Semenyuk serve. Eiro's done well there. And Japan have got a good opportunity to level, which Masato Kai does. And that might feel like a chance gone for Ukraine.
Nishiyama is finding his way into the game. Kai gets the aggressive set right over the top of the block. Stratov, definitely not small, but the smallest of the blocks available.
Murayama goes for it a bit more. A lot of variety on the serve as Murayama. That's over on one. Patience required. Todua needs to get out of the way. And that angle from Kovalov is another beauty.
He takes a big chunk of angle. Larry that time in the right spot. Kai probably in a pretty good position. Sochi in position 5, running towards the corner. That's the space that's exposed.
Just watch Stratov and Todua. Todua new to the game, and they got in each other's way in the previous point, but they have got in the way of the Japanese attack there. What a block!
And what a celebration, Todua. Pumped.
Welcome to the layer cake, son. Breakpoint Ukraine. Good time to get it, 17-15. That is a glorious pipe.
And the tempo is picking up. Both teams looking to push a little bit harder. For Ukraine, they need to be able to keep the pressure on Kai. In particular on reception, Yamazaki, not a bad receiver, but Kai is the one they want to slow down. Not let Sochi push the receiving group around.
Eiro. Float in short, Yevstratov. They've got the dig. This is where Japan can thrive. But the backcourt covers there. Tupci. Free ball. This could level it at 17 each. Eiro does well. And Kai recycles. Here we go. Masato Kai. Oh, he's missed the hands of big Todua. Or has he?
Challenge has come. If they win this, this is Yamazaki's point. Because he creates all the time on the first contact where they have the advantage. Because the Ukraine block was scrambling and the Japanese hitters could get into position early.
Now Akira, yeah. It's switch on off.
Of course, all of that could be a moot point. It ends up being a Ukrainian point.
Oh, it's a net fault they're looking for. Not a touch. There is no net fault. It remains 18-16. Ukraine with a 2-point advantage. As we are screaming towards the business end of the fourth set. To the middle, Larry.
Once again, Ukraine need to keep the pressure on the attacking receivers so she can take up a lot of space in the court. Everyone else gets into their pattern early.
Kai. And every time a danger server makes an error, that is good news for Ukraine. It's bad news for Japan. Kai If he can get on a roll, he can do some serious damage. Todua serving for the first time today. Makes Japan play. Oh, makes them play. Nishiyama has come to play.
Ukraine needs to create a little bit more service pressure. And that's not about serving harder. That's about putting pressure on the right people.
So Larry out, Tomita in to serve. His energy coming on there. Touches with every player out there on the court with him.
Jogging.
Trying to instill some belief at 18-19. And Semenyuk right on the net. Oh, what a swing from Tupci. Talk about an opposite rescuing a situation.
The jump with the back row setter. Tupci gets the open net. And is that the breakpoint advantage that Ukraine needs to take them through to finish this match?
They're up to 20. Tupci couldn't back it up. But they can side out their way to victory here, Ukraine, but that doesn't always work that way.
And we're back to a situation Ukraine would not feel comfortable in on reception.
Nishiyama, what another rocket of a serve. This to level the game at 20 each. And they've done it. Here we go. Japan back in business. Back-to-back points. It's a race to 5 to maybe take us to a race to 15.
Nishiyama has found his rhythm from the service line. Has the two attacking receivers next to each other. Boyko's trying to push over, but he has half a court to serve at.
Nishiyama serves that long. Sweet relief for Ukraine, who are readying the substitutions themselves. It'll be Shitkov returning and Volodymyr Tevkun, the experienced opposite, 36 years of age. Another giant of a man at 2 meters and 5. Big front court now as well. Tevkun stood next to Semenyuk. 21-20. Oh, that was close.
Yamazaki, very cool.
Oh, miles out, miles out. Oh, Janchuk, though, he believed there for a second, didn't he? Okay, who's going to come up with the break point? Yamazaki is not going to die wondering. Goes for it, catches the net, decent pass. Oh, the swinging arm keeps it in. Kai. Oh, is that a catch ball? Referee says no, and it's shut down by Kovalov. That's enormous for Ukraine.
Once more, Kovalov finds the sharp angle. Fantastic defensive effort from Yamazaki. But the bravery to go for this angle at that moment, Kovalov, immense today.
Well, is he going to have to be immense, should I say, for one more set? I'm thinking of aces, because we're at the service line with Yuri Semenyuk.
Look out, Masato Kai.
Instead, it's Yamazaki. Oh, that is awesome. Nishiyama. And Miyaura is readying himself to return.
That's a tough swing past a pretty well-formed block. 22 apiece. Ukraine asks for a timeout to stall.
Okay, now, the first direction is diagonal, the 5-5-6. Okay, little position 1, level. Only this, level 1 meter. Okay, come on, defense. Ball, come on.
First job for Ukraine is the reception of the Miyaura serve. And after that, all bets are off at this point in time.
What we are learning about this Japanese team is there is a tremendous spirit, because twice in 2 days now, they've looked defeated. Sending your... Oh, that doesn't look good.
They've found a way,
yes.
Japan. They've taken some difficult questions and found a way to get going again. That's why they're here, to go through these moments, find out how they can grow.
Miyaura. Good touch by Boyko. Miyaura back court. Iro with the set. It's over on 2. Advantage Ukraine. Oh, he's missed it by a mile. Oh my goodness me. Kovalov, just his second mistake of the day, hands the advantage and the initiative to Japan, and hands the ball back to the danger man Kento Miyaura to serve for what could potentially bring Japan a set point. The drama continues. This has to go down. Oh, it does go down, but it's via Larry! A monster block to bring Japan 2 set points!
Larry gets to the right spot in the right moment. The double substitution will return for Ukraine. Boyko positioned himself perfectly in the last 2 receptions, but unable to find the swing that gives them another chance to finish this match.
Kento Miyaura serving to send us to a 5th set. Another excellent serve from Miyaura. Gone the same way again, and it's the same result again. Kovalov blocked by Larry, and we are going 5. What a response from Japan. On the court for Shitkov. That was when Ukraine's fortunes changed. Who'll get to 15 and take the victory? Japan receiving. Looking for the side out to start with, and it is achieved. And it is Nishiyama favoured ahead of Kento Miyaura.
They're such long levers, Nishiyama. It's really hard to get the timing because the arm feels like it's travelling a long way.
Iro. Opts for the float serve, Yevstratov. And that is an attack line fault. Big boot on the white line. It's a real shame, because other than that, it was glorious. Oh, it's close as well. Wow. Janchuk. No complaints, though. Early break point for Japan. Oh, this could be 3-0. It is.
Boyko gets a bit hungry on the reception. I know he's trying to get his attacking players out. The arms of Janchuk.
Now recuperation, communication, finish. This, Mia, me, I, finish. Chata, side out, okay? Focus on reception front, 3 players, communication, please, nothing.
Well, Winnie P has crossed the streams for the 3rd time. 3-0 is a long way back in a 5th set. I think Ukraine have had the stuffing knocked out of them by this Japanese spirit, because having taken 2 and 3 to 17 and 18 and just being largely in control of every facet of the volleyball match, they have been stung by the Japanese resurgence. They need a point here, and they get one. Vasil Tupchi gets some wet ink in the ledger in the 5th set.
Put some sauce on that ball. That was a heavy swing. The challenge for Ukraine is they've been playing so far so much off the net that the offense becomes a little bit more predictable. Kovalov has done a huge amount of work for them, and the last couple of swings they required from him, the Japanese block knew the ball's going his direction.
Whisper it. He looks tired.
don't need to whisper that too much.
Oh, good serve. It's a better touch by Boyko, though, and that is the result. Starting to use Tukci a bit more. Good response from Boyko as well from that early reception error. So, Polyan coming in for Kovalov. Perhaps the sense that he needs to recharge the batteries. Good first touch, Yamazaki. Pipes blocked. So they will reset Japan. And wow.
Nishiyama looking for the hands, and the big hands of Yuri Semenyuk were nowhere to be found.
It's a good withdrawal here. Watch his hands up. Nope. And the thumbs up through the net. Gotcha. Yes, Yuri. 3-4. What was a 3-point lead, now 1-point lead, but a side out here for Japan will keep them ahead. No need to side out, and the ball goes long. Larry with the float. Oh, Semenyuk! Speaking of sauce.
That was one out of the hitting warm-up. He is unimpeded, just arrives, and no one in a Japanese jersey gets anywhere near stopping that.
Can you blame them? A service! Tukci. It was well shepherded by Boyko, wanted to be short. Right, 5-5. Game on. In a bit shorter, Murayama receives. Yamazaki just does things his own way, and I love him for it.
He's a different cat. He marches to the beat of his own drum, which is not very commonly found with Japanese players, but he is doing him, and it's working.
Nishiyama catches hold of it, but Boyko equal to it. Good swing, Janchuk solid, asking questions.
Ukraine will be happy to see Nishiyama no longer at the service line. Might get another look before the set is finished, potentially.
Hero, so that means Kai has to come in. And he tees up Yamazaki, who is in business.
I like the choice to go line here. He's been hitting cross, cross, cross. Goes over the smallest blocker. Ukrainian defenders just getting in each other's way. They know what the play is. They have to trust that one guy can get it done.
Akito Yamazaki. Right, 7-7. Just a reminder that in the current VNL format, there is no end change at 8 points. No need. Fast game's a good game.
The action continues.
Semenyuk. Overpassed and not put down. Oh, Ukraine can't miss opportunities like that. Tukci. Relief for Ukraine.
Great swing cross court. The block was rushed. They're trying to get out to the antenna, or trying to get out wide. He takes the opposite angle, works back against their momentum. Deep corner.
Timeout called, 8-7 Ukraine.
Hey! Stop talking. We are talking too much. Trust in reception. Everybody, one third, okay? You go service. Touch the ball and eat the ball. Don't care where the ball goes. Okay? Two blocks, we stay deep. Two blocks.
Too much talking.
Yeah.
Not enough action. Make the decision, get organized, make the right choice. Go from there is the message from Otsili. Also, let's see if any of the Japanese players are confident to go for the tip with a double block in front of them. Force Ukrainian defenders to get to the floor, especially Yuri Semenyuk, who's serving.
8-7. Oh, good hand on that. Set, swing. Oh, Tukci is coming into his own. Janchuk put the ball in his path, and that's a breakpoint lead.
Semenyuk defending in position 6, throws out the dinner plate.
Little breakdancing move to finish it off as well.
Probably pretty handy on the dance floor. Would take up a fair bit of space.
Good service run this from Semenyuk, putting Ukraine break point up. Kai over on 2, Iro. Smart play. Every point matters. Get them however you can. Service substitution coming in. It is Go Murayama out. It is Kento Miyaura in.
Boyko has positioned himself, leaving a lot of space to his right. Has been on the money for the last couple of Miyaura serves. Does he take the risk to go further to the left?
Boyko with the touch. Yevstratov. Swing from deep by Tukci. And his luck runs out. Credit to Larry. He has come into his own.
Multiple good reads and good finishes. He pulls up and goes straight. Doesn't reach out to close. Knows Tukci wants to go cross court.
Where are we, Liam?
Brooklyn.
9-9! Miyaura again making the difference from the service line, just as he did at the end of the 4th set. Janchuk sends that high. Miyaura needs to get out of the way. Yamazaki back towards the net. Kai off the block. Brilliantly done. He's emptied the bench with that. Masato Kai, and he's put Japan back ahead. The seesaw swings.
That is a tough swing. High ball, middle of the court, very little vision. Has to get the ball to travel a long way to go block out.
Kento Miyaura still at the service line. Tukci. Where's it dropped? Oh, I tell you what, Sergei Yevstratov's heart was in his mouth as he watched that ball spin towards the line. Miyaura back to the bench, but I think he can consider that a job well done.
Multiple break points are so valuable in a 5th set, but we end up 10-10, race to 5. Whoever can get up by 2.
Well, this is exactly the situation that we were in at the end of the previous set.
But Miyaura has already served.
Kai, in it goes. Oh, Hiro over on 2, doesn't work this time. And Ukraine back ahead.
Japan have been pushing the defender in 5 or 1 to the corner a lot. Yamazaki gets caught. Larry pulls hands. And Yamazaki isn't in position to make the play past the block.
Yevstratov serves. Again, they've gone for Kai. He's going to swing on this. Oh, he's going to get there just before Koval.
And swing up. He's not trying to hit this ball down into the court. Just swings through. He's trying to letterbox the ball. He's going up and gets the space in between the hands and the arm and the net.
Hiro, 11-11. Oh, it's a bump set, but an excellent solution. Puluyan has come in and he's done well. Last 2 points have gone his way.
We're at 10-10. We're now at 12-12. And we are no closer to knowing who's going to win.
This feels important. Masato Kai can be a danger. Not this time.
In Ukraine, the captain returns to the court. Semenyuk in the front row, Koval to serve. Is this the big shift that they need from the big fella to get them the win they so desperately want?
Oh, it's just long. It's just long. And every point now, both teams celebrating like it's the winning point. Larry out, Tomita in. Another fresh shoulder to try and add impetus from the service line for Japan. The last serve sub worked. Miyaura cancelled the break point, gave the initiative to Japan. Someone is going to have match point shortly. Who's it going to be? Tomita to serve. There's the touch. Here's the opportunity. Not converted. Just the platform. Is there a touch? Yanchuk. Oh, it's a net touch by Japan. The ball had gone long. There was no block touch. It's Yamazaki protesting his innocence. But has it come here? Yes, it is. It's Murayama.
No.
Yeah, it's Yamazaki saying, not me. It wasn't you, young man. It was the man in the middle. We've already seen the replay. There is a forearm of Murayama on the net. And it is match point Ukraine.
And Tsukchi the serve. He will go hard 6-1 on this serve.
For the match. Good first touch. And now the chance to win it. Semenyuk with the set. The block is good. That was the setter, Yevstratov swinging. Up off the hands, composure required. Yevstratov, Semenyuk into the net. And Ukraine have done it. The captain sinks to his knees in celebration. What a win, what a game.
What a way to get there.
What a tournament Ukraine are having. Their VNL finals dream is alive. USA